And I believe that was the same for Evo.
Evo, yeah.
Yeah.
This has been a recurring theme in finals sets as of late.
So literally, Hungrybox always knocking on heaven's door, trying to see if he can get that first place, as he is regarded as one of the gods of Smash Brothers. And you know, a lot of players tend to call him the 5th best, which, you know, I feel like in this day and age, like especially 2015, they're sadly mistaken.
Yeah, I feel like if you call Hungrybox 5th best in, you know, in spite of all of his recent results, you have not been paying attention to like what has actually been transpiring in tournaments lately.
Obviously not.
All right, so yeah, Armada, you know, he really revolutionized the Fox versus Jigglypuff game. In recent tournaments, he has been showing us really sound victories over Hungrybox in finals, but he's fighting from losers today. Hungrybox found a lot of rest. I want to say almost like the majority. I could be corrected, but I feel like the majority of Hungrybox's kills in the winner set were rest setups.
Yeah, we definitely saw a lot of the rest. He converted them off of up throw into pound rest, up throw rest, and even like tech chases after up throw onto a platform with another up throw rest.
Saw some up tilt rests too, a whole lot of stuff. That was great. I probably what happened was he smashed the backer up so that side B on the stage was still in play. Because if it's not, he has to up B and then he's dead.
You can see Armada's just putting a lot of hitboxes in. You know, at opportune times where he would expect Hungrybox to press for. Amazing read right there by Armada. Wow. That's crazy.
And that was not a combo.
Yeah, not a combo in the least.
Right, that was
just chase his movement. It looks like he's been doing some studying.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Oh, and Hungrybox with a great response off of that up tilt.
Oh
dear.
Ooh. You know, Mistech actually... Okay. Yeah, nice. Mistech actually kind of worked out for Armada. That was like, it looked like something Hungrybox was not expecting. Sometimes, honestly, one of the least expected and, you know, weirdest to punish options is actually a Mistech when you were expecting a tech to the side. So, all right, good stuff from Armada right now. He's playing really, really solid. Throwing out air, yeah.
There
just like that.
Yep.
Full jump aerials in safe ways. Interesting.
His pressure didn't look quite the tightest, but regardless, he still is in the lead.
Yep. Okay. I was thinking Shorten might have been a better choice there.
Oh, I like that by Hungrybox. He put himself out there to cut off the sweet spot option.
Yeah, and he kind of did it in such a way, too, where it looked like he might cover high instead.
Yeah.
And that's why it was like it was almost like a bait. But Armada has 2 stocks to 1 right now, and this is comfortable because if he gets into that percent where, you know, like an up smash will KO, he doesn't have to worry about a rest for a little while. So that's one thing that's kind of neat. Good damage right there. You know, where a 2-piece aerial combo is not really that satisfying versus some other characters, it's always very welcome versus Jigglypuff because it's about all you're going to get, and that damage is so crucial in this matchup.
Great placement right there by Hungrybox. Even with the shine stalls, Armada still unable to come back on stage. Yeah. Right now we are down to a stock apiece with Hungrybox at 52%. He's probably going to shoot some lasers just to rack up some more damage to ensure the kill, but instead we have a regrab. Good DI.
Goodness. Okay, he went for the regrab on the tech in place that time. That was super scary.
Even though Hungrybox dropped the tech chase, he got considerable amount of damage on Armada, rather.
Yeah. Armada trying to catch him up, coming off the platform with these full jump back airs, auto cancel, and you know, up tilts, hoping he'll sort of fall into them. Armada actually hasn't lasered for like a good 20 seconds now.
Yeah, it looks like he's more comfortable trying to squeeze out a neutral air, potentially linking that into a KO tool. Oh, the up smash, not quite as strong. Yes. We are on European soil, my friend.
Yeah, almost, I don't know if ironic is the right word, but where, you know, Hungrybox is coming in, that'll do it. That'll certainly do it. Yeah, that's the percent where, you know, there's no question. But yeah, I mean, Hungrybox is coming in as the representative of America.
Yep.
And he's been playing NTSC all his life. Of course, Armada mostly plays PAL because he's the European. But in terms of home field advantage, it's Jigglypuff who gets the field power boost. So kind of just an
for Hungrybox.
interesting dynamic. Yeah, very, very much so.
Now, by the way, here's one thing I wanted to touch on.
Yeah.
That person that is actually sitting next to Hungrybox is a sports psychologist, I heard.
Ooh.
So that's pretty nifty.
Yeah.
Yeah, allowing Hungrybox to keep his mind in the game.
That's not something we've seen in the Smash community, right?
Yeah.
We haven't. I've seen some interesting theory craft as to what if some of these top players could have sports coaches to sort of help them out psychologically. Some of the top players are known to get down on themselves.
Yep.
And yeah, it's kind of cool to see it in play potentially.
I mean, so far he's done an impressive job of allowing our Hungrybox to reach all the way to the winner's side of Grand Finals. But right now, it looks like Armada is starting to get the reads on Jigglypuff.
And that's exactly what that is. You can't do that up smash on reaction. He just ran in and pretty much, I don't know. I mean, that's scary. If you shield that in your Jigglypuff, that's a potential rest setup. So that's that situation from earlier. Remember where the character's laying down in the corner and it's just a really hard reaction to get purely.
Yep.
And if you spot dodge, it's see right there. He actually read a stand up because it worked out for Hungrybox last time. So he just ran in and grabbed without waiting. And Hungrybox rolled in that time. One thing that's always impressed me about Hungrybox, he's really good at mixing up his options after he gets knocked down.
Yep, right there we just saw the get-up attack, keeping Armada on his toes.
That's right. Back air stage box off stage. And nice shield drop back air.
You can see Armada's just using his movement to tell Hungrybox, if you want to jump into this range, you will get back aired or even up tilted while I'm grounded. And the crazy thing is that sometimes he might mix it up, go for a jab, grab.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I was thinking, I think that'll KO. You don't see down tilt KO very often. I feel like I've seen it like single-digit number of times in my life, but there you have it. The way Armada has been using that down throw, he's almost pretty much just setting up a read, like a 50-50 situation where if Armada down throws and HBox either doesn't tech or techs in place, down tilt is going to work for him. And if he techs to the side, Armada can set up a reaction tech chase with another grab or even up smash. So, well, back to neutral. That was almost a grab. As you may know, Fox is, very fortunately for Fox, one of the characters that does not have to worry about a crouching Jigglypuff. He can still grab you.
Yep. Unfortunately for Armada, he was just out of range.
That's right.
Yeah.
And HBox takes Armada's first stock, but man, Armada's looking super duper solid right now. If he keeps this up, this is going to be a reset for sure.
Okay, Armada using the platforms just to run circles around our Hungrybox.
Yeah, that exact full jump back air where it's very, very non-committal, where you just put a back air, like almost as a wall, right outside of where the side platform ends, and it just covers all the common places where a Jigglypuff trajectory might go. Okay, can he get a rest? Doesn't want it, yeah, because he doesn't want to, trade stocks.
Oh, and he almost got a fair. Tough situation. Missing the tech right there. That could have been pivotal if he got it.
Yeah. Definitely could have, tied this game up, but instead, we see a rare kill off the bottom for Armada.
Oh, this time Armada going high. And he's like...
That setup you pointed out earlier, right, where he covered the low angle, doing that exact same trajectory, and then he baited him into going high. That time Armada said, "I know what you're up to. I'm going to try to go high," but yeah, HBox was ready to cover it. Just the adaptation back and forth, and each player showing how they can make a certain read and still just cover the other options that they're not able to cover on prediction. Yeah,
it's a beautiful sight to see for sure.
Yes. But just like that previous match where Armada had a really big lead, and all of a sudden, I'm looking at the percents and the stocks, and HBox is almost back in it. Okay. I really expected jab reset there. I thought he was going to land jab reset forward smash. It was going to be an even game. Kind of holding my breath. Nice.
And I like how every time Armada sends Hungrybox on the platforms, he's just getting the damage with lasers. He's not even putting himself up there at risk. It's really smart.
Yeah.
Oh, good forward smash by Hungrybox. All right. Whew. He's really good at catching those at the right times. And if the opponent does block it, usually he's well spaced.
Yeah, definitely. it's a hard move to punish too. The forward smash. It doesn't have a ton of you know, cooldown frames. So okay, I like that up tilt.
Yep, but how will Hungrybox land? Will he allow Hungrybox to land? Okay.
Oh man. Okay.
Okay. That was actually fortunate that Hungrybox did not fall on the platform.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, oh, if he hits the ground and doesn't tech, I'll bear, potentially.
Yeah. Or even Texan, you know, Texan the wrong direction, but he was out. Okay, Hungrybox really wants some cheesy setup. And Armada doesn't want to give him anything right now.
I like the down tilt now. We have another juggle situation. Let's see how Hungrybox uses his aerial mobility and multiple jumps to get back down. He does. Trade situation coming from the right side.
Yeah, Armada holding steady. He doesn't want to challenge that at all. Says, you can come back to the stage. We're playing neutral again. I do this as many times as you want.
He's like, I'll hang out right here, dude. He has the laser.
You could have off stage. I'm cool. Yeah,
he's chilling.
Yeah, he just wants that one back air right now. Yep, he's looking for a shield drop back air, anything. There it is.
Oh, wow. Hungrybox getting red during his like full jump height aerial movement. That was a really good back air right there by Armada. That entire time, usually, whenever you see Hungrybox is in the air and near those platforms, lasers are what come out. But this time, Armada's like, no, you're going to have to watch out because the threat of a move that has pretty good KO potential when you're at higher percent will end your stock.
Okay. And the cool thing about when he does that particular back air is that, you know, even if Hungrybox had drifted the opposite way, drifted right instead of drifting left, the back air would have actually connected there, I think, and sent him all the way to the right side. So, you know, Armada, that's kind of the way you shoot these aerials as Fox in the matchup is when you're going for the full jump aerials, you kind of paint like a rainbow across where Jigglypuff is likely to be in her trajectory.
But right now, Hungrybox, the only trajectory it looks like, I mean, Armada, the only trajectory he's setting Jigglypuff is up with these up smashes.
That's right. Okay, nice. Okay. I was almost thinking soft forward air, Armada might have a shot at making it back, but not quite.
Wow.
The wave dash back.
Down tilt.
Down tilt again, yeah.
Oh, and it looked like he tried to mix him up there, getting a grab after applying so much pressure with his attacks.
Yep.
Too far, though.
Okay, went for another one.
Wow, he's showing his hand quite a bit here in this match. We didn't see that many whiff grabs from Hungrybox.
Yeah, that's right.
Might be a bait or frustration. We'll see. Only time will tell.
Yeah. There's that, the Hungrybox back airs that were, you know, the classic.
Yep, we're back. Air. Good, great power show right there by Armada.
You know, one thing I do see, or I did see Armada going for earlier in their matches that, there was an opportunity he had earlier for a wave dash out of shield jab, and instead he went for, like, you kind of have to be looking for it because it's really hard to react and go for that.
Yep.
But yeah, very famously, Mango kind of pioneered it. The wave dash out of shield when Jigglypuff tries to space back around your shield. You wave dash out of shield at him, and we've seen what the jab can set up for. So many kill setups. All right, Hungrybox though, this is, again, just a really close match. I feel like Hungrybox is, he's being more, like, I don't know, resolute and turning his back to Armada now and really looking for back air opportunities as opposed to other moves. Like, he's mostly been really facing away from Armada in the last, you know, the last while. But that was awesome. That is exactly how you beat that back air wall. Armada just waited and timed out the end of one of the back airs and snuck in with a running full jump neutral air, catching Hungrybox at the end of his back air. Because, you know, even though back air is a huge move, it's not the fastest in terms of its recovery.
It's true. A lot of players, whenever dealing with Jigglypuff, solid up smash by Armada, they tend to freeze up and give Jigglypuff way too much space. They respect the character way too much and that move. Yeah. Armada right here showing Hungrybox that he will swing.
That's right. I almost look at it like how people who are good at the Falco matchup deal with lasers. Sometimes Falco's lasers will lock players down, but yeah, Armada knows what he's doing, man. Nice, nice. He did a side B almost to where it looked like he could edge cancel it on the platform, but he does the shorten instead.
Ooh, great angle as well by Armada.
yeah, I was like, oh, I did not expect that. All right, but that forward smash from Hungrybox, he's doing a great job keeping this close.
Oh, and it looked like Hungrybox tried to see if he can immediately take in place and get a grab on Armada as he was approaching.
Yeah, that's a very old school Hungrybox setup. He takes in place and actually just stands up and grabs. It's kind of weird. You don't expect it to work usually. Like, it's not a wake-up grab is like, in most fighting games, it's not a good setup, but Hungrybox has actually found a lot of mileage off of it over the years.
Especially knowing how grabs sometimes can beat out moves too if well timed properly.
That's right.
Yep.
And that down tilt. I feel like we've seen this exact situation so much, right? Like Armada on his last stock, HBox at his last stock at 100%.
Oh, but this time he doesn't go straight forward with that up smash. He's going to keep it safe.
Yeah.
This is a tough situation right here for Hungrybox.
This is really looking like last game, actually.
Okay.
Woo. So much for keeping it safe. But, I mean, you know, since Hungrybox had to drift or, you know, fall back to the ledge, it was fine. That's like the one time, you know, as Fox, you can just throw out raw up smashes when your opponent's shielding by the ledge. Because even if you whiff, or sorry, even if you hit their shield, they just fall to the ledge and you're fine.
Yep. Right now, Armada trying to mix up his movement using the top platform. Good stuff! He gets the shield stab and resets the bracket. 3-0, set 1. Armada. Now we have both of these players actually in the losers bracket.
That's right. So quick notification for the stream. There's going to be a short ceremony immediately afterwards following the second set of grand finals, which we're now in. And then we're going to interview, I think, the winner only. So will it be Armada or will it be Hungrybox? We'll find out. They're going to stage strike again, I believe. This is a brand new set, brand new day. And, man, where Hungrybox found a lot of rest setups in the winter set, geez, Armada looked like he wasn't giving him nothing.
Nothing. Like, there are many times where we saw, just like you said, you know, Armada just getting grabbed over and over again. Yeah. This time, the back airs, they're not phasing him. He's avoiding the grabs. And there are a lot of times where Armada is just finding himself coming back on stage. Yes, there have been some moments where Hungrybox got really good edge guards, but more often than not, we don't even see Armada getting knocked off the stage that much.
That's right.
Right? Yeah, he's doing a good job of just maintaining stage control. And
yeah.
His punishes have been solid too, you know, throwing Hungrybox off guard with a down tilt. That down tilt usage, he uses it like no other Fox does.
Absolutely, yeah, wave dash back down tilt. And it's interesting you mentioned, I do feel like we saw him off stage less, like, you know, getting edge guarded. And I feel like if I'm not mistaken, I feel like we saw him, remember those platform tech chase rest setups that, you know, he combos him up the platforms and covers his techs with up airs or a rest if he feels like he can get it.
Yes.
Which, by the way, I am told to remind the stream by Tech. Tech says he invented that, so it is my duty, I guess, to spread the good word. But I don't feel like Armada was really in any of those situations that set. Whereas in the first set, in Winters, that was happening to him a lot. So, yeah, here we are. Armada's definitely probably figured something out. He's playing a lot safer. He's you know, doing a great job pulling Hungrybox in and then catching him in the air with moves like that, the full jump back air.
Yeah, full jump back air, retreating lasers, coupled with his dash dances, just keeps Hungrybox guessing. And every time he notices that Hungrybox is like pushed towards the ledge or off stage, that's when he'll press forward. But other than that, you'll see him keeping center stage.
Ooh. Armada spaced himself such that I thought he was going to get a grab. Didn't quite happen. Wave dash back down tilt. I'm almost, so at this point, especially as a Fox player, I'm looking at how Armada is doing those down tilts when they miss. Because I'm trying to figure out what it is that Armada's specifically looking for when he decides, okay, Hungrybox has a good chance of coming in now. He's a good chance of getting hit by the down tilt if I do the wave dash back down tilt. And I'm trying to see how Armada is using that down tilt such that, you know, because he's not getting punished, right, when he whiffs it. We haven't seen him really get punished for it at all. So I'm trying to see what his thought process is using that move.
Probably might be using it at a range where he doesn't have to worry about a threat of a dash attack, right? Dash attack being a pretty good tool for Jakes. And there was a time where it clanked even with the side B.
That's right. Well, I mean, one thing that I am noticing is he's pretty much only using when Hungrybox is coming down in the air.
Exactly.
He's probably, you know, one thing that I think is very important fighting Jigglypuff is you kind of want to count their jumps and if they've been in the air for a while, obviously they're more likely to land, right? And that's when you can punish them with things like, we've seen King do run-up smashes, or you can even hit him with an arrow on the way down, or like Armada's doing down tilt. And fighting Jigglypuff, I think that sort of style is pretty important, where you're playing safe, and then you get them with a, you pick a safe but high reward option as they're coming down when you finally expect it. That was bad DI from Hungrybox, but yeah, just great patience from Armada. We're actually 2.5 minutes into this game and only one stock in.
Yep, and still trying to... Okay, I was just about to say doing an amazing job of staying alive after taking that stock, but Hungrybox, well-placed back here right there.
That's right.
It's crazy how Armada, even using like DI down techs on the platforms just to keep it alive. Right now...
Ooh.
Oh, there it is. The opportunity finally presented itself.
That's right. I was so sure that Armada was going to go for crouch cancel down tilt because he got the crouch cancel and down tilt would have hit. But maybe misjudging the spacing, he mashed shine instead of down tilt. And since, you know, Hungrybox was out of range, so he got a grab. And we've seen what Hungrybox is able to do when he gets a grab, so.
Yep, converted it to something deadly.
Oh, yeah. When he gets a grab, especially in the middle of Battlefield. I feel like Battlefield is the stage where up throw in the center of the stage, of course you got to up throw rest there, but even if Armada DIs to the side, the tech chase on platform situation starts up, and we've seen that be pretty scary as well.
True, and more often than not, you'll see Armada try to go towards the top platform rather than off stage, since Hungrybox is so good at those edge guards.
That's right. Yeah, I think that's always going to be a solid choice. Armada looking for dash dance grab, gets a full jump back here, and finds his way back out.
It's definitely one of the most patient games that we've seen between both of these players. When it came to their first stock, 2 minutes went off the clock.
That's right. Oh my god, Armada. Okay, probably that up smash. I don't know. He might have been counting out his jumps. It's really common for... Nah, that's going to do it. It's really common for Jigglypuff players to, you know, after they've been in the air for a while, especially if they're off stage, drift to the ledge. It's like a really common option. And Fox's up smash can scoop Jigglypuff right before Jigglypuff grabs the ledge, even when Jigglypuff drifts in at an angle, so... But man, yeah, Armada's kind of going fishing right now. He's playing, you know, what looks to be a very patient game, but now he's kind of running into moves and maybe getting a little flustered. I'm not sure. Nice.
It's definitely looking like a tougher match for him. Nice by Hungrybox, just standing his ground.
Where are you going?
Immediate shield drop back here, though. But we have 3 stocks currently on Hungrybox. Down throw.
Okay, yeah.
No reverse down tilt. Instead, he techs and goes away.
Yeah, and Armada was not. Armada was not ready to do the tech chase up smash.
Sick DI down tech after a shield stab too.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Off of a jab, right?
Exactly, and shield stab even.
Yeah, that. Good dash attack. All right, Armada hang in there by a thread, but this could very well be the end. Yep.
Yep. Next game,
Wow,
3 stocks victory. Set 2, game 1, going to Hungrybox. Yeah, man, he's been DIing down and teching numerous times. He's like, nah, dude, you're not going to pop me up. You're not going to convert into an up smash, back air.
Nada.
Nothing.
Wow.
Game 2, so counter picks. We just saw a loss on Battlefield.
Yeah, I think Dreamland and FOD are going to be the stages for HBox, but I think Armada, yeah, it's either going to be Stadium or FD. Those are far and away, I think, the best stages for for Fox this matchup. I mean, you can also try Yoshi's Story, especially because of the extra low ceiling.
Yep.
But in terms of the neutral game, I think Fox does really appreciate having all this room to run around. Not to mention, on both FD and Pokemon Stadium, platform tech chase setups are not in play. Which means the only on-stage rest setups you really have to worry about are miss DI on the up throw or miss techs leading to jab reset rest. All right, Armada playing the laser game. Hungrybox trying to, you know, sneak his way in with a backer again.
Or even probably a grab.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, if he can find one.
It's tough, though, knowing how airborne Hungrybox usually is. We might even see one of his tilts come into play, the up tilt or down tilt.
That's right. You're a little too late.
Fortunately for him, he gets a trade.
Oh, I think that shine might have actually been ill-advised. If he hadn't shined, he would have just, you know, fallen to the ledge and grabbed it. He might have also been able to just air dodge onto the stage. But yeah, that was a little bit of a misstep from Armada. The dynamic in this matchup, and I want to point out, especially since with the Rock stage coming up, I know that I'm going to have about 30 seconds to talk. Yo, let's get hype! Fox has... Okay, so Fox has an extremely good dash dance, right?
Of course.
And the way it works is that Jigglypuff can't really contest... I mean, you know, so say you're fighting Sheik, Peach, Marth. They all have their overshoot dash attacks that can beat Fox's dash dance. And that's the dynamic in a lot of these ground-based matchups where both characters are playing the ground game, playing the dash game. With Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff doesn't have a really good answer to a dash dance heavy Fox. There's nothing Jigglypuff can really force to you know, force her way to force her way in there and punish the dash dance like with an overshoot. But by the same token, it's very, very hard to get reliable dash dance punishes on Puff. And that's why you get a lot of stalemates in the neutral game where you just see Fox dash dancing for like an hour and Jigglypuff just throwing out these back airs because neither character has to bite.
Yep. And not only just throwing out back airs, but drifting back and forth in tandem.
Yeah. Yeah, and that whole neutral game from both characters, when you see it, you know, if both characters are trying to just punish on reaction, sorry, both players, you're going to see a really, really patient style of play. And that's what most of this set has been. And that's why, you know, these games are going to, you know, five and a half minutes with one stock in. That's exactly the neutral game that both of these players like to play.
Yep, stalemates right here. Solid grab,
throw.
reverse.
Oh! You know what that was? Almost always when, you know, you're running up and you're going for a tech chase and you get a full jump like neutral air or forward air, it's almost always like, oops.
Smash.
Yeah,
oh, man.
flub my jump cancel.
Yep. But Armada still trying to keep the pressure up.
Yep.
I wonder if he whiffed the forward smash as a bait.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Great jiff by Hungrybox. Staying right near the edge.
That's right.
Oh, what a knockdown. Okay, there's the dash attack that I was looking for the first time. Okay. Not again. One
How about
more.
this time?
The mix-ups.
Yeah. The mix-up, yeah, no tech is pretty tricky. All right, there's a very, very solid back air from Armada. But one right in turn from Hungrybox, and ooh. I don't know
Wow, okay.
Yep.
And now 3 damage for
and you know why he does that, right?
Ah.
You know that rollout goes further on the grass stage of Pokemon Stadium. I don't know if it's like a glitch or something, but that's the only reason Hungrybox is able to get 4 legs of the journey.
Ah.
You can only do that on the grass stage of Pokemon Stadium. It's something to do with the slopes.
That's pretty interesting stuff right there.
Yeah, a lot of players don't know about it. I think Armada does.
Good trade, but the DI by Hungrybox makes it hard for Armada to get any follow-up, so he goes for the lasers instead.
Right. All right. I'm almost looking at like, okay, wow, that down tilt, he actually like Roy zoned it where HBox drifted too close to him to where the down tilt and HBox's nair didn't even connect. He's looking for something, but HBox landed on the platform, not on the ground. More lasers. I want to see Armada, you know, he was getting,
Ooh, good retreating fair.
Yeah, I thought Armada could have gotten something off that if he hit confirmed a little faster.
There was a brief pause even.
Yeah, right. He kind of just like hesitated almost, it looked like. Ooh.
Down tilt, not quite going to KO yet.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more maybe. Nice pressure.
Oh, good rolls by Hungrybox. Wow, and Armada in a situation like this, especially because Hungrybox hasn't rolled that much in the set.
That's right.
Caught him off guard. That's a rest.
Wow, HBox looking really strong right now. So one thing that I feel like Armada was doing a lot of in the first sets of the first set of Grand Finals, he would run under Hungrybox with that full jump back air.
Yep.
And, you know, he was placing those full jump back airs in such a way that HBox was running into them. This game, he's a lot more, or this set, sorry, he's a lot more dash dance oriented. Almost like he's playing every stock of this set like how he played the last stocks of the first set of Grand Finals. And unfortunately, that patient style of play is not really working out as well in his favor. HBox is not taking the baits that he's trying to put out. Almost, not quite. He wanted to grab there.
Yep.
The funny thing is, I don't think the grab even would have connected. Okay, yeah, not quite.
Solid smash there right there by Hungrybox. Yeah. Ooh, tough situation here.
You saw Armada do a full jump neutral air out of shield there. That is exactly what Jigglypuff wants to condition Fox to doing. because it's very easy for HBox to drift out of the way of that. And remember, like I said, much earlier when these guys were playing, Armada was letting it rock with a lot of wave dash out of shield and a jab, which is, you know, much better for countering Jigglypuff's like side-to-side based pressure where he'll hit your shield and then just weave on out of there. So if you full jump, it's just a trap. And yeah, I don't know. I honestly feel like Armada is not employing a lot of the strong tactics that he was using in the earlier sets. So I don't know. I don't like him going straight into this, man. Armada was playing really, really solid earlier with... I mean, we haven't even seen the wave dash back down tilt very much as of late.
Yeah, this is true.
It just seems like his whole game plan is almost shifted.
Oh, this is his final chance right here, potentially.
Right. Okay, nice crouch cancel to grab.
Yeah, something that I've seen Mewtwo do as well in Fox versus Jigglypuff.
Yeah, Mewtwo is a player, he's very aware of the percents in this matchup because you can only do that. I don't think that works anymore because back air is going to start knocking down even on crouch cancel.
Which means that right now Armada's going to have to be wary of getting hit by these back aerials.
Yeah.
Oh, we saw the soft hit of the neutral air. That could have been big.
That's another thing too, man. The hit confirms we have not seen the strong hit confirms out of Armada. Okay, there finally an up throw up air. I feel like he hasn't hit one of those in quite a while. Fire stage is coming out. I wonder if we're going to see these guys actually slug it out or what.
Oh, was this I feel like that might have been risky by Hungrybox, giving 28% immediately.
Right. All right, Armada really fighting from behind. This is actually tournament match for Armada, which means, you know, USA will have its champion at DreamHack 2015 if Hungrybox is able to clutch this game out. Ooh.
Yeah, absolutely. On European soil with all of the beasts here in attendance.
Was that a pun on Beast?
Oh no.
Famous European tournament series, of course.
Yep.
Yeah, this is potentially monumental for Hungrybox.
And to think, no one else could have done it. There have been other players that have visited Europe, right?
That's right.
Couldn't have taken a European tournament with Armada in attendance, but...
Yeah, this is going to be absolutely historic. But, you know, Armada, if he has something to say about it, yes, there's that exact, the wake-up grab. Armada was ready for it. He just said, you know what, I'm not even going to challenge that situation.
Wow, and right now, Armada looking like he's on fire.
Yeah.
Nearly nipping him with that up air, but just getting the first hit.
And see, he's playing, honestly, he's playing more aggressive. Like,
yeah.
All of these setups he's getting, he started ditching that whole, like, okay, I'm not going to commit to anything unless I get a good reaction. Like, you know, he's taking, you know, not huge risks, but he's taking a little more chances.
And we actually have Armada chants loud and proud here in the venue.
Yeah, that's right. Yo, give it up.
But the rest.
Yeah, and he's not at a percent where that's going to be terrible for, nice. Ooh, if he had gotten a third aerial off of that punish, that would have been quite solid.
Crazy trade, wow. And Armada stays in the game. Wow, up smash?
He's got to win 2 matches. They're probably going to be on either FOD or Dreamland. I would not be surprised. Well, just looking at the way the last set played out, it actually looked to me like Armada was doing a really good job winning on Dreamland. I mean, the last set was a 3-0 with 2 of the matches on Dreamland. And now HBox is going back. I don't know, this might be one of those Tafel stats moments where Tafel busts out the books and says, hey, you know what? That stage that you thought was in your favor,
it's not
the numbers might have something to say about it.
Yep.
All right, we'll find out.
Okay, so here we go, guys. On the broad and spacious Dreamland 64.
This down tilt opportunity there for Armada.
One thing I'm liking about Hungrybox too, after he's getting shine, you see him DIing off stage, right?
Yeah.
Because before, you could see Armada try to pursue him after the knockdown, but things are different.
Right.
A lot of these players are making the necessary adjustments as we're inching close to the last game.
Yeah, that shield, that positioning for that shield was so good. And there is the first KO in this match from Hungrybox. That is huge.
Yeah, that triple back air pickup off the ground.
Yeah, off of actually what was a really sick read. You know, we talk about reactions versus predictions. A lot of the setups that HBox goes for have to be off of reads because Jigglypuff simply doesn't have the ground speed to get these pickups and these tech chases on reaction. Armada using lasers to get him to... Oh,
this could hurt quite a bit, but yeah,
Armada's out.
He's out of the woods. Only momentarily.
Armada very jumpy right now.
Which he has to do, you know, alternating his height with Jigglypuff. If Jigglypuff is low, go high. And if Jigglypuff is high, run underneath.
That's right. Yeah, there's this whole vertical aspect of the game that you don't quite get in a lot of other matchups. Ooh, but Hungrybox.
Great angle.
Wow, I can't believe that actually didn't. I thought that was a brilliant move actually. What a lot of players have a tendency to refresh their invincibility at the ledge once they sweet spot. And Hungrybox is trying to prey off that. Looks like it doesn't matter though. HBox is going 2 stocks up.
So now, remember when we were speaking of how hard it is to deal with Fox's dash on the ground? Hungrybox actually showing that he's not afraid of that, going in with that dash attack and then getting that chase with the edge guard. Uh-oh.
All right, and again, okay, up throw air. I heavily question those lasers. That seemed extremely ill-advised. HBox answered as I would expect with, you know, what are you doing laser me in my face, bro? Let me just rescue real quick.
Now, if Armada were to make a comeback, this will be the stuff of champions. A story to tell to everyone for ages.
Oh yeah, the grandkids are hearing about this one. He's going to have to find, I feel like he's just, you know, he's not pushing any buttons. Right? I mean, I feel like Armada has not really challenged HBox's air control. You know, like...
Doesn't want to deal with any trades right now. I mean, at this juncture, look at the percentage, right?
Yeah.
Final stock.
Down throw. He's got to go for it, but...
And that was almost it.
Yeah, I was...
Good stuff. And you saw Armada trying to use the double jump to maybe bait a shield grab.
Yeah, he wanted something.
Yeah.
But, man, HBox is just tacking on more and more damage.
59%.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Great stuff right there. If he were to tech inside, we would have probably seen a tech chase rest.
I think so, man.
Off stage?
Oh, we don't see HBox. Okay, wow. Great angle from Armada. He's living just a bit longer. Nice pressure from Armada.
It's way too much percent. 118.
And he's looking for, HBox now is just, wow, okay. I respect it. Armada staying in the game. He has to play pretty much immaculate to not get hit by right now, but man, HBox, see, when Armada plays the platforms, HBox is all over him.
I think that is it. Congratulations to Hungrybox, making history here on European soil. He is now the first place singles champion for Super Smash Bros. Melee here at DreamHack Winter 2015.
Speechless.
Yes. Wow. He did it. Hungrybox. This is his moment.
That's right.
And
ladies and gentlemen, your champion. And what adaptation. What, I mean, honestly, the swings in momentum from, you know, the winner's final set, and every set looked different. Even the way Hungrybox won the winner's final set was completely different from the way he won the second set of grand finals. It was just every match, every set was different than the last. We saw the players, you know, adapting to each other. I think Armada definitely, you know, probably could have made some better choices in his game plan in the, you know, the final moments of that set. We saw him kind of seeing a lot of success, especially in the set that he won. That you know, he wasn't tactics that he wasn't employing anymore. But HBox just stayed resolute, and I think that's the most impressive attribute of HBox is that even when his back is to the wall, and even when, you know, he'll take a 3-0 and he'll say, "What am I doing wrong?" And I've never seen him not play the game plan. I've never seen HBox flustered or rattled to the point where he's, you know, out of his element, throwing out moves that he shouldn't be throwing out. He's just always on top of his game plan. And that's why even, you know, in a matchup that we call heavily Fox favor, Hungrybox is just time and time again trouncing these top-level Foxes that have, even ones that have prepared for the matchup and beaten him before.